Here are 3 questions that you can ask yourself in the middle of a conflict with your partner that can neutralize what's happening and bring the two of you back to a place of harmony. Now, I believe there's 2 ways that we can approach fighting or arguing in our relationship. One is that we can fight to be right. We can fight to win, which creates division in our relationship and a one-down position. Someone has to end up losing in that dynamic. Or we can fight for the relationship, meaning that we're not rolling over backwards and we're letting ourselves be walked over, but we're still standing up and fighting, but we're fighting for a cause that exists between us. That we're fighting for a principle in the relationship. I believe these 3 questions can reconnect you to that cause and help you create more harmony and resolution to whatever it is that's happening. The first question is designed to create more resourcefulness inside of you so that you can respond from a place of creativity. And that question is this: how would my highest self respond in this situation right now? Another way of looking at that is, if I knew for a fact that I was whole and complete and did not need anything to be whole and complete, how would I show up? If I knew I was completely loved, how would I show up in this situation? What would I say? What wouldn't I say? What would I do? That gets us into envisioning our best self, stepping into it, and seeing perhaps a different way that we can respond and speak to our partner that we love. The second question I would encourage you to ask yourself is, what is the unarticulated need that my partner has behind his or her demands? When we're fighting, typically these unexpressed needs are coming out in the form of accusations. You did this, you did that, you didn't do this. And if we can get beyond that into what is the need, the unfulfilled need that this person has. Are they wanting to be loved right now? Are they wanting assurance? Are they wanting you to see them, to understand them? What is it that they're looking for? What is it that they need that they might not be able to articulate because they're not in a resource state? The more we can avoid talking on the surface level and getting hit by their accusations and getting defensive, but rather moving into a place where we're looking for the need underneath the demands, the quicker we're going to be able to bring this back to neutrality. And then finally, the last question that you can ask yourself is, where am I at cause in this conflict? Where is it that I can take responsibility for my contribution in showing up in this way? We often don't ask that question when we're fighting. Typically what we're doing is we're in a reactive state where we are blaming the other person for whatever it is that's going on within us. And so this question is designed to stop that flow of energy in its tracks and to actually turn inwards and look at, okay, wait, where am I not a victim in this fight, right? Where is it not their fault? Where is it that I am creating this dynamic that I'm finding so difficult? Where am I creating this conflict? How is it that maybe I responded earlier, didn't listen, or had a lack of presence that may have been at cause of this? When we can take responsibility for that, we take our power back, and we also clear a space for our partner to be able to see themselves and maybe start to look at where they have contributed to this dynamic too. Hopefully those 3 questions can move you from a place of conflict to equanimity more quickly.